We are right now with Dorian Vincilioni from KuCoin. Hello and congratulations for your presentation.
Thanks. It was actually very nice to be invited here. It's very nice to be able to communicate even in Romania because it's not a place that we are usually present in and we don't have a lot of communication ongoing right now. So yeah, during this bear market it's very important to communicate as much as we can as an exchange for our specificities, but also to show that we are building for the long term.
It's your first time in Romania?
No, personally it's not my first time.
Can you tell us about your role as country manager for France at KuCoin and what your day-to-day responsibilities entail?
So technically being country manager means that pretty much everything that's happening between partners, other companies and our exchange goes through me in my zone. Also I'm responsible for the user growth strategy in this area, the marketing. I'm trying to manage also more technical aspects like our SEO strategy, ISO strategy, that's still in a user growth kind of orientation. But so also like partnerships with the payment division, how we integrate more channels for on-ramp, off-ramp in Europe and for French users specifically. So all these kinds of aspects, on day-to-day basis, yeah, managing the relationships of the exchange with the local companies, local partners, so that we create better products and make it simpler for our users.
That sounds a lot. How many hours you will spend at work?
That's a lot, but we are really convinced in what we are doing, and right now it is a lot because it's a bear market, because it's the time to build, and all this infrastructure that we're doing right now, it's a work that is actually, it's the foundation for the next bull, for everything to be ready, for more users to step in and mass adoption to occur. We really need to have this infrastructure ready for, to make it as simple as possible for people to join actually, because crypto is something that can be a bit intimidating at first, especially for people who are just joining the space, not necessarily very technically advanced. Our job is to make this mass adoption happen, and for this we have a lot of job to do, a lot of work to do to create this infrastructure.
I see. You talk with a lot of passion, but you didn't answer to my question. I asked you how many hours you work per day.
I don't count hours, so it wouldn't be accurate.
Liar.
No, I don't. Trust me.
Okay, so we move forward. KuCoin has been expanding rapidly over the past year. What sets KuCoin apart from other cryptocurrency exchanges?
So what sets us apart? First, I would say we are very user-centric, maybe a bit more than our competitors in the sense that we really listen to our community, because that's at the core of our business model also. It's like all exchanges want to bring crypto to as many users as possible. We make no exception about that, but also our way of doing it is trying to get projects when they are early and be open to projects who have strong communities, strong organic communities, to come to us, and like if they are ready and we consider that they are ready, we reach an agreement, whatever, then they get listed. And we do this with projects that most of our tier 1 competitor would not consider listing. So actually we are like the open door to the tier 1 exchange group. And we are really happy to provide this opportunity for both projects and users to get like a token before it's well known and the narrative is centered around it. Before all this like crazy hype takes place, our users have access to these projects and can invest in them, like make their own research, of course, always invest after making your own research. But that's definitely our added value. And what we want to continue to build in this direction is to make it as simple as possible for our users to interact between their fiat money and their money on the exchange, their crypto. So that means we want a debit card this year, we want them to have access to SEPA, wire transfers, etc. All these relationships should be made much simpler, and we are working hard to make it happen.
How do you see the future of cryptocurrency evolving, and what role do you think exchanges like KuCoin will play in shaping that future?
So that's more of a personal question, but I'd say that personally speaking, I'm very optimistic for crypto. If I try to take a more realistic approach, I'd say that there is a lot of uncertainty because it's a very new market. very limited historical data about it. And if you compare to other markets where we have much more historical data, you already have events that are really kind of out of the norm, black swan events, etc. In crypto, we have many of this, and we haven't had a long history yet. So it's very hard to predict. It's not about being a fortune teller because this doesn't really make sense. Trying, but personally speaking, I think there will be much more integration between crypto and the traditional financial industry. Also, I really think there is more adoption coming, maybe mass adoption with the next cycle, maybe a bit later, who knows. And our place in this whole cycles mechanism is to make this mass adoption happen. Really our place as KuCoin, as other exchanges, platforms, etc. We need to position ourselves to make this mass adoption happen, to really provide, once again, the products that will make it simple, intuitive, and very easy for our next users to be able to join us. And because we also need to keep in mind what the message of crypto is. In the end, it's having the control over your own assets if you want to. So the thing is that more and more users, as they get technically educated, they will self-custody. And we're actually pushing for that by developing products like the KuCoin wallet, by having different arms in our company dedicated to, for example, the KuCoin community chain with DeFi products, all this. We are really trying to adapt to all users. There are users who will be ready to take the next step in crypto and self-custody and go on DeFi, etc., etc. Some others will just join and will need us to provide simple products, yes.
Thank you so much for your interview at Crypto KTV, and I wish you all the best and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.